Okay. So right, yeah, because you're still well. What are the coins that you're paying attention to right now? So if you had to like draw up a little wallet
Hmm.
of maybe help the viewer think of a watch list to set up. What are the the top 5 coins that you're paying attention to? So we know Bitcoin and Ethereum are up top, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It
So
also
what are the
depends
other?
on the risk profile. Different people have different risk profiles, but I think for kind of like a medium, average kind of risk profile, you do one at this point. You probably want at least 50% in Bitcoin. You can have a good 30% into Ethereum, and then the 20% you can have other coins. The other coin I like a lot is Solana, obviously. Solana has been just outperforming almost everything this cycle. I mean, it bottomed at what? At like $7 over here. What it was, yeah, $12. Right. Right now it's 197. That's a huge increase. Right. I mean, and it's down from 280. So that's a good deal already. Right. And when you look at it and you zoom out a little bit, you see its trend. It's still following that trend. It's just very volatile. So people get emotional and see it crash 50% and think, oh my God, it's all over, right? From its peak, it's down, what, 30%, 31%. But to me, I look at this chart and it's basically retesting this previous resistance, right? Hit here, came back down, consolidated, broke it again, came back down.
The technicals are very solid.
Yeah, even the moving averages, right? The wick test, this one, I believe this one might be the 200. Let me take a quick look at that. Or this is 50, right? The wick tests the 50, but the body of the candle tends to stick around this one, which is the 20. In this case, the 20-week moving average. So I think it looks good. It's a good opportunity. When we look at Sol BTC,
That's the one I was going to ask you. But interestingly enough, you play Solana, you're playing the bulk of meme coins right now. You're playing the fart coins, you're playing the Pepe coins, you're playing the bulk of them.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
we'll go through those, but Solana is, I think, I look at it as the bronze to Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? So that's why I want to talk a bit more about this one. But Solana does follow a similar range, right? We saw the ETH Bitcoin graph where it had these cycles. So I take like Solana is a cycle behind Ethereum. We saw the same thing versus Bitcoin with Ethereum. That huge run up comes out, another peak over here, and then that consolidation. But Solana has been outperforming Bitcoin, and it has been in this consolidating range, right? But this right here, you have this previous resistance that has been acting as support in the past, right? So this might be a bottom of Solana versus Bitcoin. So again, this is a good place to buy, probabilistically speaking. And then you also have the technical showing the levels of support that it's likely to hold. The other thing with Solana is it's like all the meme coins, like you said, are on the Solana chain. Now, if I tell you, here's $1 million, you can either invest it in the casino, right, that has an edge on all the players, right? Or you can go and place it on black at the roulette, or it's 50-50 chance. You can double your money overnight, or you can lose it all. Or you can invest in the casino and get, I don't know, a 20-30% return, right? So from a risk perspective, you're still capturing all that meme coin
yeah,
mania, right? Because people need
yeah.
to buy Sol to buy the meme coins. And that's what has been pushing and has been supporting the price of Sol. But at the same time, you're not putting all your risk in one meme coin or a coin, right? That could go to zero or drop overnight 90%, right? But yeah, like you said, there's also I like, I like Pepe, I like Doge Classic. Doge has these spikes. It kind of doesn't do anything for the longest time, and then it randomly spikes up for like 2-3 weeks, and you got to be ready for that and be able to take advantage of that. Some of the older ones I don't like as much, like Ada, Matic. They're kind of there's the relics, just old school kind of dinosaur coins. And what happened with those is that it has a lot of bag holders. So when price does increase a little bit, a lot of people that have been holding it for years, they're quick to sell that because they're just done with it. It's like there's no hype behind this. It's okay, I'm out. I just want to recover my initial money. I'm happy. Right. But there's a lot of projects out there. I think too many to go over them. But I think the trend this cycle is meme coins. They've been doing well. And also AI coins.
Yeah. AI coins. I have one of my friends from the Market Boss podcast. She's a little bit of a crypto degen, and she's all into the AI coins. Like she's loving the AI coins. She's like, if you're not in them, you're gonna miss the next euphoria.
It's true. That's why it's a good idea to put an amount of money that you're okay with losing just as a lottery ticket. But it's that you shouldn't be allocating money that if you see it drop 50%, you're freaking out because that means you're not managing your risk effectively.
Yeah. Instead of going to dinner, buy some Pepe, it's like, there you go, and then maybe you can buy 5 dinners or 20 dinners, and I hope you do. I hope you do. Okay, cool. Anything else? I think we've touched on a bunch of points, so it's like, I think that the final thoughts on this is pretty much, okay, we're still within a good range. Market, yeah, it's consolidating and we're at levels that are what we could call consolidating, market's consolidating, waiting for that next catalyst, next part of the euphoria cycle that's going to actually ride Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of the alts up, and I think people have to take into consideration that the market doesn't just go up. It has this cycles. It has this like trends where you can come in and take advantage of selling the profits, taking some money off the table and waiting to redeploy those assets or that capital in further things, and then take advantage of the cycles. It's like pay attention, like start getting, not only listen to what we say, but come up with your own ideas and your own trends and what you see in the markets and slowly start implementing those within your portfolios. And yeah, diversify, don't go all in just one cryptocurrency is never good. If you want to last a long time, break it down, very similar. Like I like the breakdown of your portfolio, like 30% long-term, 40% active. And then that gives me another 20% to,
it's a good mix. And, obviously different people with across different ages or different mentalities, they have different risk profiles, right? If you're 18 years old and you got, I don't know, a few $100s for your birthday, I mean, I might just put it into Fartcoin. And once I double or triple that money, take out my initial investment and let the rest increase, right? Because you have all of your 20s to try to make that money back. It's a low investment type thing, right? But if you're somebody in your mid 30s, 40s, right, and you have a good amount of capital, you don't want to put all that capital into a meme coin that's gonna lose it, 50% value overnight. So it's a matter of how risk averse you are, and if you're in the wealth creation or wealth preservation phase of your life as well.
Yeah, it's the truth. Sometimes $1,000, like let's say this one hits 100x, $1,000 will get you to what? 100x on that is how much? 100K? It's like,
exactly.
Like allow yourself, like put small position and whatever, like that's one thing. It's very personal. You have to understand what you're willing to risk and understand that if you're not sleeping properly, you're maybe badly allocated. It's like, because my father,
if you get emotional on these movements, that means you have too much in. some of my alts, they're down 30, 40, 50%. I'm not sweating it. I don't even care to check, right? I know they're just consolidating. When I bought them, I was ready to stomach that decline down 50, even more, right? It's done a huge percentage of my portfolio, and I already knew that that was a possibility, right? It doesn't feel great that they're down, but I'm not sweating it, and I'm still holding most of them. Now, I will say, when you play meme coins, right, that's a whole nother skill than trading, because that you basically need to be sniping things at low value and then be monitoring them once they go up to take those profits. I don't know if you want to talk a bit about what happened with Trump coin, but that's
We can.
a great
You want to talk
example.
about Trump coin?
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
down.
that was like
That was amazing.
well, that was one of the easiest plays you could have in all of crypto, I think, because it was so obvious, right? And obviously, it's a lot of people who support Trump that maybe have never been part of the cryptocurrency community, and the fact that Trump set it up so they're able to buy it via credit card or a debit card. So that's fresh new capital coming into the crypto market, right? But you could have bought, if you were paying attention, you could have bought at $8, $10 when it first hit. I think it was $70. I got in late. I got in the next morning, and I saw it when I first opened up my app and started looking at the news and all that. I think I saw like around $24. And then I slept for another like 10, 15 minutes. I came back to it, and it was like at 35. It's like, what? Okay, I need to buy this thing, but I'm going to wait until there's like a little bit of a drop. So I think I got in around $27, $28. And then once it hit 70, took, I think it took almost like 60% profits of that. I saw it come back down to like 30, and then it bounced back up to 50. I was like, okay, I'm out. I sold like almost all of it. I think I left 10% of my initial buy in there. And then after, I was waiting for I was waiting. I think it was the inauguration. I had that small amount there just to wait for the inauguration. But after that happened and it didn't go anywhere, I just sold it. I think I still sold it in profit. I think I sold it around like 29. So even when I sold everything, I sold with a profit. But yeah, it's a good example of a pump and down. I mean, I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I used to hate
It's an
coins because of this.
example.
Yeah, if there's an opportunity for you to make money, why not take it?
Yeah. No, it's the truth. And like and the thing is it takes time. It takes time, because a lot of people are coming into this and they're like, oh my God, I'm going to hold Trump coin until he leaves office. And that's going to be great. And all of a sudden it's like, bro, if you're buying Solana with a credit, like if you're buying Trump coin with a credit card, you're not making any money. Like you're not. It's just not. It's like, because you got to understand the cycles. You got to see this time and time again, right? Like when I first started trading, I would look at just like economic data come out, and I would just look at how the market reacted. Nowadays, I'm willing to put in $10,000 on a trade and say, okay, like I'm willing to go down, maybe 2, 3K if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. My research tells me. But after my research tells me, it's like you first got to do the research, analyze, and do everything. And sometimes it's paying attention to meme coins like this, seeing what happens in the past, and then see how you can take advantage. Oh, we hit a peak. Oh, we came down. There's going to be another peak, and then we're going to dump the usual bubble cycle and take advantage of it, But it comes with the learning. And a lot of people also, one thing that I wanted to mention was that a lot of people don't like the risk-free trades. You know what I mean? Like if you're up 100%, sell 50% of the position, you've taken your capital out, the capital remained there, it's free money. You're able to, if it goes 100x, fantastic. And if it goes to 0, fantastic. You're pretty much risking money for free when you make this, right? Like I do that with options a lot. I like
play with house money.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's like, I hope it grows to 100K, but it's like, I'm okay if it drops 50 because I'm already in profit. I've already capitalized my trade. I'm already looking for the next one.
Yeah. But it comes, it's new people that use emotion too much to trade. Right. And I'm guilty of that. Even to this day, that still happens to me sometimes where I see this and it's going up with, I think with MicroStrategy, that happened to me because I saw it. I saw when it went to like 520 my gut was telling me sell, sell, sell. I sold a little bit, but I didn't sell a good, big enough portion of it. So I saw it go all the way down to like the 400 levels. Eventually I did sell in the mid 400s, right? So I still took profit, but when you have that feeling, it's like, oh, should I sell? Yes, that's when you need to sell at least your initial portion, if not more, because that is your brain telling you, no, this is going to keep going up when it probably has run its course for the most part.
Yeah. Usually it's the oh, I wish I had bought more. Whenever that thought comes into my head nowadays, it's the biggest red flag. It's like, oh,
that's
no,
a chop signal.
I bought and turn. I'm happy with it. Like why am I upset at the fact that I'm making money? You know, that it's like all of a sudden it's like, okay, like I no way, I need to sell. And all of a sudden you get rid of the position and you buy in cheaper.
Yeah. When you start thinking I should get a loan to buy more, that's when you should sell.
That's the top. Should I talk to the bank about the mortgage?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, awesome, man. I appreciate the talk. We've been going for almost an hour. Like I want to break this down into 3 episodes, make sure everybody watch. I'll post all of it and then break it down. It's like I think we did like 3 good segments. It was like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Hey, if people want to follow you, where can they follow you? Am I gonna post? Am I allowed to? By the way, I was supposed to ask you on the stream. Am I allowed to post the Telegram?
Yeah, absolutely. Join the Telegram. It's a crypto net worth. Good conversations there, not just about crypto, but about markets in general, macroeconomics, news, events, anything that influences market. We talk about there. Also some trade opportunities that we share. So good resource there. You can follow me on Instagram as well, Lareal. And I'm gonna plug my music as well. You can follow me, Ferrex Music. I'm also a DJ. So you can scan this QR code and follow me.
Nice.
But yeah, no, this has been great. Very fun. I love talking about this kind of stuff. I love expressing my thoughts, my ideas, what's going on in the market and sharing that. If it helps people, great. But it's more about, putting it on tape as well and seeing if I'm wrong or right. And
taking your receipts. Taking the receipts.
You got to print the receipts. Yeah. But yeah, happy to do another one. Maybe we'll start talking about options in the next episode.
I want to do options for sure. I want to do options. Yeah. Options it's a great way. It's a great way to generate cash flow. The truth. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace out.